Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Bulls versus Rockets NBA matchup on Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website, but let's get to this one. Bulls taking on the Rockets. The Bulls 17-21 on the season. Certainly, while that doesn't appear to be a great record on paper, the Bulls had a horrific start to the season. So even though it's just 6-4 in their last 10, they are still headed in the right direction. Maybe not sprinting forward like they were a couple of weeks ago, but still very much moving forward at a decent clip here. Meanwhile, the Rockets, kind of the opposite end of the story, 18-17 on the season, but just 3-11 straight up on the road. They are 7-7 against the number on the road, but 5-5 in their last 10 games. What we've seen from the Rockets is that, this is a team that started the season really well, but as of late, losing 2 of their last 3 games, and we're not going to, sit here and badmouth the Rockets for losing 2 of 3. They lost at Miami against the Heat and at home against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Meanwhile, they beat the Nets and the Pistons, 2 lesser teams, and lost to the Sixers, Suns, and Pacers. Beat the Pelicans, so they will have that occasional win against the really good teams, but at the same time, most of their wins come against the lesser teams and most of their losses come against the good teams. So pretty basic formula in this one for the Rockets. When we look at the Chicago Bulls, this is a team that certainly has talent. They've caught a little bit of a break here in the schedule as they were starting to falter, losing 3 out of 4 games, once to the Pacers and then splitting with the Sixers and then losing to the Knicks in New York. But then they catch the Charlotte Hornets for a home and home. And if that doesn't help your schedule and help your confidence and all of those kind of good things, well, nothing out there is going to absolutely do it. The Bulls haven't had the roughest of schedule recently. It's Spurs, Cavs, Hawks, all that sort of stuff. So, really, they've taken advantage of it. When we look at the Rockets, they can shoot the 3 decently, but the rest of their offense probably leaves a little bit to be desired. The Bulls' defense, really not bad, kind of upper half of the NBA-ish. Team shooting just 46.8% against them, which is well better than the average in the NBA. Team shooting 36.7% beyond the arc. The NBA average is 36.6%, and the Rockets shoot at 37%. So all kind of jumbled together. The Rockets still a superlative defense. That is where they have gotten it done this year. And the Bulls' offense, not a lot to speak of, but what we've seen from the Rockets in their recent games, and I think to me this is really what it all comes down to, is they have looked a little bit worn down. While they gave up 120 to Miami in that loss, 120-113, they just never were really in the game. They did, and gave up that 122 against the Timberwolves. Against the bad teams, they gave up 101 and 113, but then against the Sixers, they gave up 131, 129 to the Suns, 123 to the Pacers. So what this game boils down to essentially is, can the Bulls get over about 110 to 112 points? Because that's what it takes to beat the Rockets. And then when you look at the Bulls' wins, that's pretty much what they get. I think in this one, with the Bulls being at home and the Rockets kind of looking worn down, I'm going to take the Bulls, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.